Shush, please. Okay, so with this one, all right, what you need to work out is that this entirely is a triangle. All right, and so that formula is that. Yeah. All right. What's your base measurement?
5.
And what's your height?
10.
Okay, so you've got that, and you'll get an answer there. Yeah. All right. That would give you the total area of all of that, but of course, what you don't have, whoops, is you don't have this bit here. Yeah. So again, we had area equals half base times height. Area equals half 5 times 10. All right. Area equals whatever that was. All right. But then you've got to subtract it from the area of that shape there. All right. What's the formula for that?
It's a squared or
L squared. Good. Yep. Which is
2.
absolutely. So you end up with that. You've got to do a calculation there, and then the area, or the total area, equals this subtracted from this.
Alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You right with that? Can I explain it better at all?
No.
That's all right. Okay, so this shape here is a shape where we got a bit confused within the test. We struggled to work out with a shape like that if we are to rotate this around so that it looks like this, so that almost the right angle's on the ground, what we end up with is the triangle, which has a 3 centimetre base and a 4 centimetre height. Yeah? It's sort of a concept that we struggled with in the test, some of us. All right? The moment that a shape didn't look like that, where it's straight down like that, we really struggled with, okay? So the tactic, I guess I'm trying to get you to understand, is if you can put this right angle down onto the ground, then you can quickly find what the base and the height is, yeah? Does that make sense to green and blue? All right? And so from that, folks, you're left with, I've got to find the total surface area of this shape, all right? What could we start with? What side or what shape will we start with? What would you start with, Luke?
I'll start with the rectangle part.
You'd start with the rectangle part. So this part here, is that the one? Yep. Okay, let's go with that. What's the formula for that?
Length times width.
Good. Length times width, which gives us
4 times 9.
4 times 9. 36, and it's centimetres squared. Another common fault in the test, people refuse to write down what the measurement of the unit, metric unit was, okay? If you're one of those, you lost marks. I did tell you that, okay? Green, I want you still paying attention here. So we've done this, okay? What would be the next thing you'd do, Maddie? Do the triangle? Yep, okay. So this is our base. I've just been through that, and this is our height, yeah? All right, what's the formula for that, Maddie?
Base times height.
Half the base times the height. Did you say half? I didn't quite get that. Half base times height. Another thing from the test is if you didn't know the formulas in the test, don't think they've gone away. You need to know them. Caitlin, can you pay attention, please? So we half that, half our base. What's our base in this one, Maddie?
Our base would be
3 times 4. Can you do that on your calculator? Half by 3 by 4?
That's 6.
6 centimetres squared.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Am I finished with the triangle yet, Damo? Why not, mate? Yeah, before I even do that, I might look at it and go, I could do something else. Why am I timesing it by 2? Good. There's another one on the other side. So sure, you've got this one here, but you've got another one across here as well. Okay, so you've got one there and you got 2 there. All right, so hopefully you can see that. I'm hopeful that you can see that. The fact you've got 2. And so all you do with your 6 centimetres is multiply it by 2, which would give you that 12 centimetres squared. Now, Damo, what do I do? Pythag. Why am I doing Pythag, Brooke?
I don't know.
I'm doing Pythag to find this, and why am I trying to find this?
Find the base.
Yeah, to find the area of the base. All right, and the area of the base looks like that. Hopefully you can see that. Not too ugly. Okay. So you need, in order to find that, you've got the 9, but you don't have what this is. So Tish, how would I calculate the longest side there, please?
X time. I'm going to say this there.
Yeah, you are.
X squared equals A squared plus B squared.
Good. X squared equals A squared plus B squared. I like the fact that you've got rid of the C squared concept. You know that it's X, you know that it's an unknown. All right. You could leave it as C if you wanted.
So
Yep.
X squared equals 4 squared plus 3 squared.
4 from this side length. Okay, remember we're focused on this triangle here. 4 squared plus 3 squared. Good. X squared equals?
16 plus 9.
Yep, 16 plus 9.
I don't know.
X squared equals 25. Okay.
And then square root 25.
Why are we square rooting 25?
No idea. I just do it.
Yeah. You seriously have no idea? Check this out. You got no. Why do we square root 25?
You only want X.
Why do we square root 25, Charlotte?
To get rid of the square.
To get rid of the squared on this side. Okay? The square root cancels out that squaring. What we do to one side, we must do to the other. So X will equal 5 centimetres. Okay, so this now, we can adjust that. That side length there is now 5 centimetres. And you could draw that on your diagram. How do I work out the base of that now? Is length times width. Area equals length times width equals 5 times 9. 9 5s are 45 centimetres squared. Am I finished with this yet, Ben? Concentrate. Reese?
There's still the other side that's length, the rectangle and the 3-sided triangle.
Excellent. Good concentrating. There's another one which is this rectangle here. Okay, and that is area equals length times width. And you said it is 3 times 9. Now what do I do now, Ben? Now that I've got all my side lengths, and a hint for you may be that we'd go along and we'd underline all our answers. Okay, what am I left to do now, Ben? Add them all together. How do I write that? I gave it a little phrase yesterday. TSA. Total surface area. TSA, therefore, is my 36 plus my 12 plus my 45 plus my 27. Okay? What does that add up to, please? Oh, have I done anything wrong, by the way? See any errors yet? I may do. I do errors. Plenty of them. 120? Sorry?
Are you trying to hint that you have done there?
Not necessarily. I just do errors from time to time. I'm just wondering if you've picked up on any. 120, you reckon? Centimetres squared. Well, I think that agrees with the back of the book. Whether it's right or not is another thing. The back of the book isn't always right either, is it? We all make mistakes as long as we learn from them. So we okay with that? Are there any questions with that?
Nope.
How do you eat an elephant?
Bit by bit.
How do we manage this? Bit by bit. We started with the big rectangle, then we went to the triangle using Pythagoras, which allowed us to do the base, the triangle, there was two of them, and then finally the last bit.